Hi folks, Van Prepper here. I'm going to do this video on how to disassemble a Mosin Nagant bolt. These are very simple. The first thing you're going to have to do is get the bolt out of the rifle, and that's very simple. You just depress the trigger and pull the bolt back and it slides right out. To take the bolt apart, they give you, most Mosin Nagants come with a toolkit, and you can get, in the toolkit is a tool like this. It's a multi-tool, and you're going to use this very last groove right here at one point in the process, and then these two middle grooves are going to check the firing pin protrusion when we're all done. The first thing we're going to do is pull back on the cocking piece. Make sure that the guide bar, which is right here, stays with the cocking piece. You're going to pull back and turn. You see how the guide bar stayed with the cocking piece. It turned over. It's turned to this side on the left-hand side of the bolt. And now we can just slide out the bolt head and the guide bar. We'll set those aside. Now, to get out the firing pin, I've seen a lot of videos where people put the firing pin down and press it against a hard surface. That could damage your firing pin. You take the last notch on this multi-tool, it fits comfortably right around the firing pin, and you just turn it. And if you turn it the wrong way, it'll let you know you're turning it the wrong way. So I'm turning this counterclockwise to loosen it up. There we go. The firing pin screw, the bolt, and the cocking piece have all come apart. Now you've got your 6 pieces of your Mosin Nagant bolt all lined up right in a row. I'll put them here so we can see them. You've got your bolt head, your cocking piece, your firing pin screw, your firing pin, and your guide bar, and your multi-tool, which we're going to need. It's really easy to put them back together. Simply pick up your bolt, slide your firing pin spring in, slide your firing pin inside of that. You're going to move your cocking piece right back in the position that it was in, right on the side, on the left-hand side of your bolt, and you don't need to press the firing pin down against the table, because you can just hold this in place and then push down, and instead of turning counterclockwise, you're going to turn clockwise this time. Give it a few turns, let go of it. If it doesn't pop out, you've turned it the right way. If it pops back out, you've turned it the wrong way. And we're just going to turn that. What you'll see is, in here, there's a little screw head that's coming up. And when it gets flush with the end of the cocking piece, there's little notches in every Mosin Nagant bolt I've ever seen, and you want the screw thread to line up with the notches at the end of the cocking piece. But we'll double check our firing pin protrusion anyway. We don't want any catastrophic failures. Here we're getting very close. One more turn ought to do it. Now I'm going to check. We have to put our bolt head back on to our guide bar, and there is a little notch here, and you need to find the groove in the guide bar or in the bolt head, and it should turn. You're just going to slide that on right on the same side. Oh, I'm sorry, on the opposite side, so that it lines up with this ridge on the cocking piece. Then all we're going to do is pull this. Oh, before we do that, we should probably check the firing pin protrusion. You take this, these two middle pieces here. One notch is shorter than the other. The taller notch, it should slide comfortably over the firing pin. That tells you that your firing pin is not protruding too much. And then the other notch, the shorter notch, you should be making contact with the firing pin, which tells you that your firing pin is not back so far that it won't make contact and set the round off. And that's all there is to it. Mosin Nagant bolt disassembled and reassembled. I'm Van Prepper. I hope you enjoyed the video, and happy shooting.